What is going on, everyone? Welcome to episode 6 of the No Man's Sky Normal Mode walkthrough. In this episode, we're going to stick with the storyline for a little bit. So we need to talk to some more of the alien life forms around the space station. I believe we can go ahead and talk over to this guy. What is up? Still can't understand it. Repeat 16. Continue, traveler friend. From what we have left you. Ooh. Though the alien speaks, the words are not their own. A string of code is encoded back to me through the red glare, logged directly into my exosuit. The crimson light fades away, and I see the life form blinking at me expectantly. Whatever has happened, they do not appear to have seen it. I should leave. Perhaps my base computer would be able to make something of this code. Alright, that's awesome. Looks like the space station part, or quest, mission, whatever you like to call it, is done. We just need to go back down. Now, I believe we do have a portal down there, so you don't need to take your ship. You just take your portal. I'm not going to make that. Yep, couldn't make it. We don't have the upgrades yet, but pretty soon we will. Let's go ahead and take your portal down. This is the only spot, so you really can't miss it. Awesome, and we're back at base. We are going to be... I said this in earlier episodes that we are going to be going in and out of the storyline because there's some stuff that we are going to need, some stuff we're going to need to survive with and make money with, and at the same time keep you going on that direct storyline. So far we got to visit the base computer, see what's up. Ship should be right over there, actually. Alright, let's go ahead and see what's up. Archives terminated, select new task, begin decryption. Message follows. The traveler finds their wings, fly to us, and claim your place among the stars. Signal acquired, life signs detected. Oh. So we got a new objective. Reach the decoded coordinates. Nice. Go ahead and take a little bit of oxygen before we go. Alright, go ahead and check the ship. Make sure you always check your ship to make... What am I trying to say? Make sure you check your ship in order to maintain your fuel and your pulse engine as well as your launch thruster. Ugh. So, I'm so bad with words right now. Oh, there's the drop pod still way over there. We'll get into that later on in the walkthrough. Looks like it wasn't that far after all. If you do hear a fan noise over the mic, that is a fan because it is 85 degrees in here and it's humid. Oh, it's a crash freighter. That's what's up. So we're just going to land here. Log damage, partial records available. The signal has led me to the wreck of a freighter, colossal fragments of metal scattered across the landscape. Were these messages nothing but the misfiring circuits of a long-forgotten ruin? Nestled among the debris, I find the pilot's log blinking away. Input. Instead of displaying the ship's log, the terminal spits out a strange sequence of numbers. They are allowed by a short message. Or, I'm sorry, they are followed. The anomaly comes from the stars. Take flight. Schematic for a hyperdrive is attached to the end of the message. I pulled a blueprint from the computer, but this hyperdrive blueprint is for a conventional starship, not a freighter of this size. Someone placed this here after the crash, hoping it would be found. And congrats, you now have a hyperdrive. We're going to use this hyperdrive to go to and from systems, especially the trade. Trading is going to be a whole episode in itself, where we're going to show you how to make profit, where to trade, and how many places you can trade to using a trading loop. But for now, we're going to install this hyperdrive. Don't have to actually be in the ship, but that's just what happened. So we're going to roll with it. Looks like we need some chromatic metal as well as some processors. Technically, we could buy the processors and then make the chromatic metal out of copper. I don't believe we have any copper on us, though. Oh, we do. So I'll meet you back at base and we'll try to see what happens. Okay, and we're back at base. So it looks like we're actually going to have to go into the whole trading scene anyway. It wants us to buy microprocessors, and there's about 95,000 units we're going to have to spend. We only have 22,764. But as far as the chromatic metal is concerned, let's see, where did it go? We need about 125, which I don't think that's the amount that we can actually produce if we put them in the refiner. It looks like we'll only get about 105, which isn't bad. That just means we have to get more copper. Alright, we got everything. Or not everything, we got most of the stuff we needed. So you can just add 3 to that. That's 108. But what do we really need? We still need about 17 more chromatic metal, which means we'll need about 34 copper. So now on the search for copper, go ahead and pick that up. And then see if there's anything else we can sell from the other planets, as we're going to need to make a profit in order for us to complete the storyline mission that we were given. I see there's a lot of parfinium. Ooh, came in a little too fast there. And just bounce off the ground, hitting stuff. Whoop, right there, perfect. Yeah, world's best landing. Anyway, let's go ahead and extract this. I do want to make it as big as it can get, so that way I can collect a little bit more, but doesn't seem like the thing to do right now. Ooh. Oh, it's right there. It's 175. So we have enough. We have way more than enough. We should sit here and take out this big stack. I'm not sure if I explained that. You aim your multi-tool, and if you're on mouse and keyboard, you press T, and it expands the size. If you press R, it will shrink the size. Alright, I believe we're done. That is a very big crater. How much do we actually have? 608. That should tie us over for a little bit. Let's head back to the ship. There it is right there. Head back to base and begin. I'm sorry, I got distracted by that ship over there. I thought it was a solar class vessel, but it's not. But anyway, let's go back to base. Should make a landing pad right here sometime soon. It will make things easier when you land. Alright, so I needed about 17. Let's go ahead and get that 17 done. 17, yeah. Just trying to work it out in my head whether or not it's... Is it 34? Wait, did I... Yeah, W and S, okay. Alright, that's what's up. Put that in there. And obviously you can see I am pretty full in here. Oh, there's that multi-tool expansion slot that we still need to put into the multi-tool. Make sure you put all your slots that you get for your multi-tools from the manufacturing facilities for free. Definitely go ahead and max out your multi-tool once you have the one you want. Not the first one you get, just the one you want. Let's see, I was a little distracted. Ended up having a phone call from my my uncle, and I can't remember where in the walkthrough we were at. I know we're supposed to go towards the... Oh, the hyperdrive. There we go. Yeah, now I remember. We're still missing the processors. We can just go up to the space station through here and purchase as many as we need. Looks like we're still a little down. So at this point, we're going to go ahead and search for things that we can sell. We're looking for very unique things. One of the major things you're going to want to get early game, if you do have access to it, are ancient bones. Ancient bones do sell for a pretty penny, and will get you your first meal very quickly, if not more. There's a frozen planet nearby, and there is also some other planet nearby. I think it's a fungal planet, I'm not sure. Oh, it's an unknown planet. We're going to head there first. Oh, it's actually a lava planet. It has copper, basalt, and sodium. Let's see what the next one is. It's on the other side, actually. See, that's where the space station's at, above us. Also, since the update for... I'm just going to say update 3.89. The walkthrough has changed a little bit, so things are going to be moved around. As you used to notice that some of the asteroids used to be around the planet. They're no longer around the planet. In some places they are, some places they're not, which you do have to fly out of your way in order for you to be surrounded by them, such as that one there. Let's see, there is this one. Which, yeah, we haven't been to that one yet. So it's a damp planet, which means we should be able to find something there. But with this system, there's nothing here in order for us to run out of fuel. There's nothing really here that we can sell, unless we get our hands on some lootable things, in which you would have to go to ancient ruins in order for you to get treasures. You sell those treasures, and you make a little bit of profit. It's going to take a while. I'll see you on the surface. Ooh, got a good landing that time. And we're on the surface. Remember, every time you land on a planet, scan everything. You definitely want that bonus for the nanites. Another slow way to make profit is to sell gold. Currently, how much gold do we have on the ship? I don't think we have. Oh, we have quite a bit actually. We can sell all these metals, but then we can get them back. And you can see their total value. This is their average. But when you actually get to the space station, it's a totally different idea. So let's go ahead and go to the space station. Looks like we're at a Starship launch fuel still. Enough for us to make it. I believe we have enough to hydrogen, but we do have not. We don't have the metal plating because we don't have hardly any ferrite dust. So once we recoup, find out where the ferrite dust is at. Ooh, there's another one of the creatures. I don't want to shoot it. I just want to... It's on the move. But yeah, find a planet that will give you a bunch of profit once you've found that place. Make sure you go to the space station if there is one. So that way you can portal to and from that area, and you're able to make your profit. And we can even make a profit with as low of a price that we have now. The thing is, you would have to go to a system that needs the commodities that are sold in the space station. Once you know this current space station has what the other space station needs, then you start buying the materials from here, transporting it over there, and you make a tiny profit. Up until you can maybe get a third one doing the same thing, a fourth one, a fifth one, maybe a sixth one, and just kind of run a circle around that entire loop. That way, your profit increases, you're buying more of the items. The downside about it is that you're going to start buying out a lot of the product, and when that happens, your trade routes begin to dry up, in which you're going to have to find another one doing the same entire thing, but you'll 100% make a profit, no problem. Because that's exactly what we're going to do. Right after we're going through the storyline. So it still says we don't have enough, but we should have enough for what we grabbed earlier. Not to mention the metals. The metals can help us a lot. Go over to sell. Look at the stuff we don't need, like this glowing metal here. You know, the prices were either at the same, a little higher, a little lower. Just don't have the gold on us. You see that gold? Since we have 379 gold, it's 127,852 units. More than what we need. So now we can go ahead and buy 2 of those microprocessors. It's great news. We still have some units over. Go ahead and start configuring your hyperdrive. What am I doing? There. Looking everywhere than where I'm supposed to go. Now that the hyperdrive is installed. Wait, are we full? No, it is not. We still have to make fuel for it, which is a warp cell. Let's go back to the log, see what we have to do for that. Oh no, construct hyperdrive. And maybe I need to get inside. Okay, install the hard drive. Yeah, we have to come back out into space. Right, auto diagnostics report. Hyperdrive successfully installed. Hyperdrive fuel status empty. My hyperdrive is complete. Perhaps I really will find answers out there amidst the stars. But without warp cells, I'll be going nowhere. I need to find a source of antimatter. Search for antimatter traces with the Starship scanner. Oh, there's already one detected. Right there. Let's head over there, and I'll see you on the surface. Remember to take it in nice and slow. And then just kind of land the ship. Oh, that's a little ways away. Alright, looks like we found the spot where there's antimatter. Just kind of slide down here. We'll bring the ship by. There should be a save spot right over there. We're gonna need oh, actually we didn't even need to do that. That's awesome. Sometimes when you're at these kiosks, they require you to take the slime, and once you take the slime, then it gives you the information behind it. Terminal online, selecting key. Decrypting, I could have sworn that said skeleton key. Success. The terminal is clogged with an unnerving pulsating slime, nevertheless appears to function. As I touch the input panel, the alien substance reacts violently. I make a note to avoid getting closer. The device opens, revealing a single unblinking crimson eye. It prints out a blueprint for antimatter, accompanied by a strange message. You will find us when the time is right. Let's see, now we got antimatter. I wonder how much we can actually make. We actually make quite a bit of the chromatic metal, but let's go ahead and see about the condensed carbon. Oh, we can actually make quite a bit. We can make enough. I mean, if you do feel like it. Because I said I wasn't going to do this, but those of you who actually want to see it, this is what's going to happen. That happens. Cores come out of the ground. You try to grab this as quick as you can, and if you don't, you will get pushed. As you just saw me get pushed, and we need to run. I'm not going to get that many nanites when you're just a little bit more powerful and you can just take each and every one out with one shot. For your multi-tool, then I recommend you go after them. If not, they're just going to chase you around a little bit. Oh, it looks like they're getting closer. We're in no condition to really run anywhere. Where's the ship? There it is, right over there. So yeah, I do not recommend doing that. It's a little ways away too. I think they're going to chase us all the way there. I can hear them. Sometimes they'll back off. You just gotta give it a little bit of time. That's one of the upgrades you already... Oh. Wait, is it gone? Oh, I guess it is gone. Wow, it actually left me alone. And here we are. They're gonna go right into the building this time. I think I went a little too late. Oh, just right in front of it, actually. Popped me right back on top of the building. Oh no, we actually clipped into it. Yeah, we clipped into it for sure. Actually, no. No, I don't see anything. It's like right on the edge of it anyway. I think we're going to need about half the stack because I want to make sure I have enough. Alright, looks like we're ready to go. With that part, we have everything we need. Let's go ahead and start making the antimatter, and there's going to be another thing that we're going to need to make too, which is the antimatter housing, which requires oxygen and ferrite dust. So let's go ahead and get this first one done. And 5. That's great. That means we're going to have a full tank as soon as we have the antimatter capsules. Let's get that lava core out of the way. Ooh. A quick 50. Right now we have enough room for the housing. So it looks like we don't have the amount of ferrite dust that we do need because we are very low on it. We were only able to make 1. So 1 is enough for us to get out of the system and back in. Let's go ahead and try to grab as much oxygen and as much ferrite dust as possible to make our capsules. And our next bit of oxygen right there. And that's it. That's all there is to it, to making the warp cells. And we have a full tank. Remember, it's going to take about 5 warp drop. What's it? Warp? I can't remember what it is now. Warp cells. That's it. It's going to take about 5 warp cells in order for us to get a full hyperdrive. So we have 25% of our launch thruster fuel left, which means we're going to have to make a stop soon. But here's where we learn to fly out of the planet. I mean, out of the planet, we already done that. Out of the system. So in space, access the galaxy map from the quick menu, move along specific paths or routes, and choose your own route. Warping requires warp fuel in your hyperdrive. Some systems require hyperdrive upgrades to access. Let's go ahead and get into that last part where it says it requires hyperdrive upgrades to access. So on your mouse and keyboard, you press M. And then you can see the entirety of No Man's Sky's galaxy. And all these stars and everything else, these are all systems. Now, what is it talking about? Specific hyperdrive upgrades, which means if I go here, you'll see anonymous signal blocking warp, which means I can't go there because it's a red star and not yellow. We can travel to all the yellow stars first, but it requires an actual... Is that yellow? I thought that one was... I could have sworn that one was yellow. Let me find one that's yellow. That's green. Wow, okay, that's one that we can go to this one because it doesn't require an upgrade. But if we go to another one, I think that's blue over there, or green, it requires one of the other upgrades that we'll discuss later on when we actually pick those up. But for now, we can just try to find systems that are yellow. And if you're looking for another Earth-like world because you're not on one, I will attach the video to this so that way it'll help you find an Earth-like. We can jump to this one. I'm more attuned to Korvax systems, but you can choose whatever you want. See, the last one had trading and development. It had Star Silk, I believe. So maybe that could be one of the required commodities over here. And congrats on making it to your first system. Go ahead and see what's around. There are only 2 planets in the system. One's a frozen planet. You can kind of get an idea of what everything is here. It looks like they're all mostly frozen planets, and there's 1 moon. So maybe the moon's going to have something for us. Starship monitoring system reports error. Guidance system malfunction. Searching for other routes. Searching. Obtained. Destination in 16. 16 kilometers. Accept new guidance. Guidance accepted. Plotting route. That's awesome. Fuel source detected. Alright, this is actually our first contact with the planet. So you're going to have this prompt come up. It's going to let you know what weather, sentinels, flora, and fauna are around here. And since we had this menu come up, we're actually going to have to follow it first before we start scanning things around here. We want to take an early look at what discoveries are here. We only need to find 9 of the fauna. And if you want to change the actual scanner, go ahead and press 1 on your keyboard or whichever button that it's recommending. And you can start scanning. Ooh, Diplos. Hey, this is what's up. This structure is unlikely anything I've encountered in my journey so far. Everything about it is so obviously alien, so obviously out of place. As I stare at it, words from themselves in my mind, a strange fragment of broken speech. Is it traveler? Is it friend? It is traveler. It doesn't matter which one you pick, actually. It feels strange, responding to questions I am unsure that I am being asked. But something is clearly taking notice of my reply. I am overwhelmed by a sense of that something has awoken, that someone is watching me. It forms another question. Is it first or is it last? It's last. Again, it doesn't matter which one you pick. I don't know how I'm being spoken to. This monolith is ancient, and I cannot escape the feeling that it has these questions many times over. It asks again, have they seen the Crimson Eye? Has the Crimson Eye seen them? It has seen the eye. Likelihood of anomaly exceeds safety parameters. Breach detected. Alert, alert. The boundaries fall. The walls collapse. The universe awaits. Find us, traveler. Ooh, gave us 1 warp cell. That's a little extra. And then depending on where you're at, and you find these language stones. I believe I did this in another episode. Accept the knowledge. And it gives you that first word. And after that, it just keeps blinding you in the face and giving you more. Oh, we already scanned it. Oh, same thing with you. Wow, they really like eating those. Alright, everyone, I think it's going to be it for now. The next episode, we're going to be actually making some profit, moving along with the storyline just a little bit more, and then keep moving forward. This is Azarath, and I will see you in the next episode.